Carl Edwards is one that people have been really excited by so far, and the common comment surrounding him is, how on earth have you managed to sign him in League One? So how have you attracted Carl Edwards to League One? Obviously a lot went on that weekend with the Michael Jacobs situation as well. I don't know if you want to talk about that weekend as a whole and what happened there, Mark?
Mike O'Leary has to take some of the credit for Kyle from before I started. Mike O'Leary has watched West Bromwich Albion for a number of years. Carl Edwards, you've got to get Carl Edwards. You've got to get Carl Edwards. And me and Paul are saying, yeah, we agree. But how are we going to get Carl Edwards? So we made contact with Carl's family and his representatives really early, and I think the reality at that early point, and that's been the way the window has gone. A lot of players that we've spoken to in those early days would have said, "Oh, no, we're going," having not spoken to us, having not heard our vision for the club, having not met us, would have said that we're going to play in the Championship. But I knew we had a moment in time. This is one of the conversations that we had with the owners in the US and the investors and the board. We know the market. We're embedded in this market, and this is a market that has not yet recovered from COVID. So the opportunities for players to go to the clubs at the values they would have gone to previously, I knew just did not exist. That realisation had to drop with agents, players, etc. And I think it took a little bit of time for the market to settle, players to understand that. But I always say to the staff here, don't worry about what others do. Don't worry about opposition. Don't worry about what other people say about us. We just look after ourselves. Let's do the best we can do every single day. We'll be okay. And Carl was an example of that. We were consistent and we were honest and we were transparent with Kyle and his family. And the day he signed, he sat here with one of his relatives, and his relative said, the one thing that you've done that the other clubs who've talked to him haven't done, you haven't moved the deal. You've just been consistent and you've told us the truth. And you've told us how you're going to play, what the deal looks like, why you should come to us. And we were just consistent with it. And we got to a point where they picked the phone up to us and said, we'd like to come and do this deal. And we did it quickly.
And the Michael Jacobs situation is just an unfortunate byproduct of that.
It's just time. It would be wrong of me to talk about another club's player, but it was simply timing, and the Carl Edwards was one that we had pursued from another one from day one.